Today I would like to show you how to prepare a really nice feast. It's going to be tomato pilav, and in the middle something inspired from Mexican cuisine, but with a Turkish touch and with a Refika touch. It's going to be broccoli beans, con chili con carne, and tomato pilav together under 10 minutes. Normally, even making a pilav would take at least 15. How do we find a way to do it differently? Now I had the rice. Thankfully, Adile put it in water. I don't want to waste its water, so I'm going to water my plants with this. Normally, how do we do the pilav in Turkish style? We put some oil and then put the pilav in and let each rice get its share from the oil and fry it a bit. But now we're gonna do something different. I'm going to do the pilav unconventionally in a pressure cooker. So I'm going to put a beef stock, some grated tomato, or if you say, Refika, I can't find it, it's going to be a tomato puree like this. 7 tablespoons, a bit of salt. And my rice was 1.5 glasses of rice, 1.5 cup of rice. So I put as much, which is 1 to 1. Normally, rice measure in Turkey is 1 to 1.5, but we're gonna do it in the pressure cooker. So it's gonna let the taste infuse in. And now this gets in. Highest pressure, high heat. This is gonna start cooking. Now, the carne comes from the meat. We have 100 grams of minced meat. You can use sausage, you can use chorizo or something like that as well if you like. But the carne will give the whole taste to the beans. But we have to mince the chorizo. Now, when you put the meat directly, it starts to be hard and it needs some kind of a softener. And in this case, the softener is the onion. We're gonna put these onions in when they're going to cook together. This will increase the taste of the meat incredibly. Their acidity is going to open the cells of the meat so that the herbs and everything, the spices will get in easier. The pressure cooker went high. This is the time I know that it starts cooking. I'm going to put this to a lower heat like this. After it comes to the right pressure, this will need just 7 minutes. It's just the oil of the mincemeat, so I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. It could be some kind of other oil that you have at home. A little bit salt. In every stage, a bit of salt is always good to increase the taste. Then diced carrots get in. And at this point, I want everything to be caramelized. So for 1.5 minutes, probably we're gonna cook this. I'm going to move this to here, even higher heat. Now, a tablespoon of pepper paste gets in. If you cannot find this, you can find the chili sauce, salsa sauce, that can get in. The taste of red pepper is really important. This should be woken up by a high heat. I mix it up with this and then I add some green pepper, and then it's time for grate herbs. Half a teaspoon of cumin. As I said, this is kind of like Turkish style. Half a teaspoon of thyme. Half a teaspoon of isot, which is almost like smoked red pepper. Urfa biber could be sold in some parts of the world. It's now sold with the name Urfa biber. Cayenne pepper started to smell amazing. And some red flake pepper. If you don't have one of the peppers, you can increase the other one for the taste. But isot is like fume, so the fume smell is amazing.
Smells very delicious.
It smells delicious right now. And to this, of course, it's 1 chili pepper like this. I'm going to have a score here for the heat to get in. Just in the middle this goes. And 1 clove works in miracles. And I'm going to put this clove here like this and beat it. As you can see, it became just a dust. That was hot. And okay, the cloves also got in. I'm going to slice the gingers. It's gonna give some freshness and at the same time some sourness. This gets in. Now time to put the beans directly in. This is 200 grams with the aquafaba. This is Turkish beans. You can have red beans. Different kind of kidney beans would go. In Turkey, we have this kind of beans. This is mixed nicely. I'm going to put this here under a bit of running water to stop it immediately. Now, as you can see, pilav is almost ready, but we haven't put any butter.
Why, what are you doing?
Yes, what are we doing? We put the butter inside like this and we're gonna mix it last minute like this. Even my team who have been working with me for 5 years, 6 years, probably are a bit surprised for whether this will work. So I'm going to let them taste this. It's a mixture of like risotto and Turkish rice, somewhere in the middle, but a lot of tomato taste.
Also, your pressure cooker pasta.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. One of my favorites.
To this, I also put a bit more tomato puree or passata could do. Now we should have a taste because like we have already have the boiled borlotti, so saltiness. If it's a little less salty, put a bit of salt. It's very nice. As the aquafaba of the beans are ready, when they start to boil and when you look at the water of the dish, if it's dense, it's ready. Turn it off. Last minute chocolates. It's bitter chocolate, a bit of sweetness, some darkness will also it's gonna give. It's like putting black pepper. The bitterness of the chocolate will help, but don't do it when still the heat is on. So the pilav for the sides. Oh, it smells so nice. And because now we didn't burn the butter at the beginning, it has this creamy smell to it. Everyone is gonna be surprised for it in here. Only Burak knows, yeah, this recipe of mine. Then, in the middle, the cup gets in, and our chocolatey, dark, beautiful borlotti beans, con chili con carne. Now, I would like to invite my team. I did this recipe with Burak almost 10 years ago, and my new members don't know, because usually, for example, if I make a new recipe, we work together so they know how it tastes like. So this is an old one. Let's invite them in and see what they think. Guys, first I would like you to try the pilav. Önce bir pilavı deneyin bakalım.
Çok güzel.
Hı?
7
dakika.
dakikada çok iyi ya. Domatesi bulanmıyor.
Hı? Domatesi böyle taze taze hissediyorsun.
Evet.
Ki normalde taze domates bile değil.
Eline sağlık hocam.
Afiyet olsun.
Evet, harika.
Evet.
Hasan zencefil mi geldi?
Ya, pilavla ikisi birlikte o kadar birbirini tamamlar ki harika.
Hope you've enjoyed the recipe. If you've enjoyed it, you know what to do. Your support is so very important. Write a comment, share it with your loved ones. Please share it on WhatsApp. That is really effective for us. Loads of love. Take care.